What if I told you there's a company letting you buy billions in Ethereum at cost while handing you a massive global infrastructure business for absolutely free? Hey everyone, Smart Stock Sam here, and today we're diving into what might be the most asymmetric opportunity of 2026. We're breaking down the potential BMNR rally, next week's critical price targets, and the catalysts you need to watch before making your move. Stick around because this setup doesn't come around often. Right now, BitMine Immersion Technologies is trading at roughly 1.01 times its net asset value. Think about what that means. Wall Street is essentially saying their entire operating business is worth $0. We've seen a brutal correction from January highs, but that 17.6% bounce on massive volume tells us something important. The smart money isn't watching anymore, they're stepping in. The question is, are you going to join them or watch from the sidelines? Let's talk about what's happening on the chart because this is where the rubber meets the road. That drop from $33 to $17 was complete annihilation of retail sentiment, full capitulation mode. But here's what most people missed during that panic. That dip below intrinsic value created a gift-wrapped entry zone between $15 and $18. The current price around $20? That's already a move off the absolute lows. The institutions that got in at the bottom are sitting pretty. But what you're buying at these levels is still incredibly compelling. Here's the foundation of this entire thesis. BMNR holds 4.285 million Ethereum tokens. Let me put that in perspective. That's over 3.5% of the entire global supply of Ethereum. When you buy BMNR at these prices, you're essentially buying ETH at market rates and getting world-class staking infrastructure thrown in for nothing. It's like buying gold at spot and getting the vault for free. But here's the thing. In a volatile market, asset value means nothing if the company is drowning in debt and one margin call away from disaster. This is where BMNR completely separates itself from the pack. While their competitors are leveraged to the teeth, facing forced liquidation risks every time crypto hiccups, BMNR is sitting on zero debt. Let me say that again, zero. They've got a cash fortress of up to $690 million just sitting there. This isn't just a balance sheet, it's a survival mechanism designed to outlast everyone else when crypto winter arrives. And while they're sitting on this fortress, something even more beautiful is happening underneath. They're printing cash, serious cash. Through what they call the alchemy of 5% strategy, BMNR has staked 2.9 million ETH. This machine generates roughly $1 million every single day in net income. Every single day. That's an annualized run rate of $360 million in non-dilutive cash flow. While other companies are scrambling to stay afloat during downturns, BMNR is stacking chips, rain or shine. But what if I told you these already impressive numbers could get even better in the coming months? A massive infrastructure shift is coming in Q1 that could supercharge everything we just discussed. Right now, BMNR is a participant in the staking ecosystem, but by Q1 2026, they're becoming the owner. They're launching the MAVAN Network, the Made in America Validator Network. By bringing their validator operations in-house, they cut out the middleman, reduce counterparty risk, and capture even higher staking yields directly for shareholders. This is the kind of vertical integration that Wall Street absolutely loves. So if the fundamentals are this strong, if the cash flow is this good, why is the stock trading at these depressed levels? The answer is hidden in the technical setup. The technical picture here is screaming opportunity if you know what to look for. The RSI is sitting at 28.7, deep in oversold territory. But here's the kicker that makes this really interesting. The short ratio is 29-1. Think about what happens when all those short sellers need to cover their positions. Now add in the potential for a gamma squeeze above the $21 resistance level, and you've got an absolute powder keg just sitting here waiting for a spark. When this thing moves, it won't be gentle. So where does the price actually go when this setup triggers? Wall Street is telling us something important. While a near-term recovery to $26 is the conservative base case, major institutional players like Cantor Fitzgerald and B. Riley have price targets between $39 and $47. Think Equity is even more aggressive. modeling a path all the way to $60. That's nearly 200% upside from current levels. But here's what makes this even more exciting. We don't have to wait months for something to happen. There are massive catalysts hitting the tape this week. Keep your calendar marked, because next week is absolutely loaded with potential catalysts. Monday brings the ETH accumulation update, where we'll find out if management bought the dip with shareholder capital. Tuesday features a White House meeting on crypto regulation that could provide the institutional green light this entire sector has been desperately waiting for. And then there are those persistent rumors about a US Bitcoin reserve. If even one of these catalysts lands the right way, we could see sector-wide fireworks. But before you rush to hit the buy button, there's one critical risk we need to address head-on. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, because ignoring it would be irresponsible. Shareholders recently approved an increase to 50 billion authorized shares. On one hand, this provides management the war chest they need for their 5% growth strategy. On the other hand, it gives them the power to dilute existing shareholders by selling new shares into the market, which could absolutely cap the upside we've been discussing. And here's the other thing you need to understand. This entire thesis lives or dies on one critical level. Ethereum needs to hold the $2,000 floor. If ETH breaks down through that support, this whole trade breaks with it. Before we wrap up, I need to make something crystal clear. Nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not a licensed financial advisor, and I'm not telling you to buy or sell anything. This is purely educational content for entertainment purposes. You need to do your own research, understand your own risk tolerance, and ideally consult with a qualified financial professional before making any investment decisions. The stock market is risky, and you can lose money. Don't invest anything you can't afford to lose. So here's my final take on BMNR. This is a buy with a specific game plan. Look for entries in that $15 to $18 target zone if we get weakness. At those levels, you're getting a debt-free company generating $360 million annually with a hard asset-backed floor. As long as Ethereum holds above 2,000, BMNR is one of the cleanest ways to capture infrastructure growth at a massive discount. If you found this valuable, smash that like button, subscribe to Smart Stock Sam for more deep dives, and comment what stock to analyze next. See you in the next one.